Ay, ay, ay. Alright. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, that's fucking gnarly. Oh, Christ. Right. Hello. What you heard opening was a, delicious can of gamer energy drink. It tastes fucking horrendous. Now, the thing was, I wanted to, I wanted to, drink all of it because for some reason they didn't print their stuff onto the can. Instead, they printed it on some sort of paper and then tagged it onto the onto the can. I'll be I'll be trying to finish this can off just so I can find out what's underneath. In the meantime, let's play some Killing Floor 2. Get that Killing Floor 2 up in, not Killing Floor 2. What am I on about? Killing Floor 1. Let's just lower that just a tiny bit. If the game would want to launch at any meaningful amount of time, that would be fantastic. That's not, oh, yeah, that's good. Thank you. Thank you, game. Oh, look at that. That's fucking beautiful. Yoink. There I am. Here we go. Good lord, that is, you're gonna have to tell me if the in-game audio is loud. It's fucking explosively loud on my end. I can only presume it's loud on your end, so I will be turning that down by a nice mile. I think that's about okay, on my end at least. You're gonna have to inform me if it's good on your end. Because it's quite the opposite on my end right now. It has been too long since I played Killing Floor 1. God damn. Does Steam have... No, it doesn't actually list the last time I played this game. Because I booted it up like right before the stream to test out some settings. It's a good thing the full screen option doesn't save. That really butters my biscuit. No, inputs didn't save either. That's great. Okay, well that should not have happened. It's actually quiet. Well, that's not good. I'm going to see if I can fix that. Just bump it up a tiny bit. You're right, achievements might actually give a hint on when's the last time I played. 2015. Okay, well, that was fucking 6 years ago. Jesus Christ, how time flies. Anyway, let's get right into this. I'm a big boy. I can handle some hard difficulty. I do remember that this game... Oh no, I alt-tabbed. I might have crashed it. Okay, no, we're Gucci. It's all good. Let's turn off the fancy background music from Dova Syndrome and hop right in. Oh dear. Did I not set to single player? I can fix that. Yeah, no, that was solo. What? Why did it do that? No, well. Fortunately, this game is old enough that it can load in a nice split second. Okay, I guess this is just it had a completely different screen when I tried it out earlier, actually. That doesn't matter. All these characters I never got the chance to buy. Because I didn't have money. Still don't, to an extent, but... Just gonna go Steampunk Foster. You know how it is. I forgot that in the original game, Mr. Foster is a DLC only character. I think where was it? Where was he? Nightfall? Nightfall. Yep, there he is. The best character in the goddamn series, and he's locked behind some real bullshit. Now, obviously, I would go field medic because it's kind of what I do. But considering I'm doing this solo, being a medic has literally no effect on me. So instead, we're going to go laugh at my poor aim. Oh no, this is a fucking crisp looking game. This brings back a lot of good memories. Oh my god. There we go. I feel like I still like remember where the like the crosshair is without even like having to aim down. Many hours of playing this game and you still have that shit down. Essentially muscle memory. Alright. Can we get... Beautiful. That is... Why can't Killing Floor 2 be as good as this one? You know? Actually, that reminds me. Speaking of things not being as good as you remember. I remember my fan on my laptop wasn't as You can hear my laptop fan. This is fucking beautiful. Yeah, I'm gonna fix that. Gonna bump up the game a bit. See, there's a reason oh dear. Okay, let's keep it around there. There's a reason my mic gain is so low. Is because my laptop fan screams out for mercy whenever I do anything. I cannot aim. I still can't aim. And it's not something that I can really fix, technically, because I'm stuck at the mercy of Chinese eBay. I went to the repair shop I got my laptop repaired at the first time. I went there. The guy's like, "Oh fuck, it's you again." I'm like, "Yep." He knows because he was the guy who fixed my laptop the last time, where he replaced the CPU fan with a new one. And of course, the problem with that was that it didn't last long at all. Actually, it lasted around 3 months before it started fucking dying again. And it's back at the point where it's pretty much consistently dying. Fortunately, if I play games like this that aren't too intensive, it should be fine. In comparison to... Oh god, I can hear him. In comparison to games like, I don't know, Division 1, which is apparently very beautiful. Which was a bit too intensive, apparently. Oh, beautiful. I'm getting shot from some mystery fucking direction right now. I'm having quite the bad time. Struggling a bit. Oh god. It's okay, we're Gucci. You can that's just, you know, flesh wound. You can live off of that. When did Killing Floor 1 even come out, actually? Because this game has it's not the prettiest game ever, right? It's a bit crusty looking. These guys are really annoying. I almost died to that. Alright. Picked a bullpup. That's cool. We're actually gonna... Let's swap it up. Let's swap it up. Let's go with the shotgun. I want some shotgun action here. Give me that. Alright. Sell. Armor. Alright. I forgot they added... Oh my god, I forgot all these horrific fucking DLC weapon skins. Those are awful. Let's go with... Actually, can I afford this? Do I have the capital for this? Almost. That's good enough in my book. We can get the fucking little dookie shotgun, and then get the good old fucking double barrel big boy blaster. 2005 as a mod and 2009 for the full version. This game is this game like 12 years old? It has to be 12 years old, right? My math is, you know, I was never good at math, alright? And combat medics don't need to be good at math. All we have to be good at is following orders. I do remember hearing stuff about them. Actually, did I hear? No. I think like an older, like a friend's older brother was playing the mod, and I saw it on I saw him play, and I was like, oh, that looks really cool. I want to play that, but because he was a total fucking dickhead, he never let us play. Is it middle mouse? Yes, it is. It's middle mouse. Shotgun is as satisfying as ever. And so is the pistol. Oh. Well, that was a bit sad. Near enough, yeah. I mean, my math skills is... For a second I was going to say, oh my god, this game is 22 years old, but that would have been way off. That would have been just a tad off. Now that I think about it, how would you really like monetize this game for the long run? They'd probably just go for like a battle pass system or some shit like that. Because that's what they always do. I can afford... Can I afford? I can afford it. Okay, I can afford it, but I can't afford the ammo for it, but that's good enough for me. Oh, man. I remember the first time I played this game, and it was like, you load in. The game looks, beautiful. I think this is a, rendition of London, 2 weeks into the lockdown. For sure this is a realistic, look of it. I've been to London, so I would know. And the... Where are they? Ha, faked it. Faked it. I knew it was coming. I'm not that dumb to fall. Okay, well, spoke too soon. You're absolutely goddamn right. If a shotgun doesn't feel good in a game, you've made a bad shotgun. Like, it is, you're more likely to make, like, it's easy to make a good, like, okay shotgun. It is hard to make a fantastic shotgun, right? I cannot deal with scrakes. That's not a scrake, that's a husk. I cannot deal with husks at all. Am I about to die here? Yes, I am. Holy fuck, I got torn in half. That's what I get. That is absolutely what I fucking get. I am so goddamn rusty at this game. Holy fuck. Am I just used to playing with friends? Maybe that's what it is. And I don't fucking cover my angles in the slightest. Let's go with... Oh yeah, here we go. Here's the real... Here's the fucking champion himself. Did my mouse sensitivity go down even more? What the hell? Alright. Oh my god, the fucking power. I've played a lot of Tarkov recently in my spare time. And I don't think the weapons come even, like, this close to feeling this fucking powerful in the slightest. Like, there is just no reason weapons can't feel as good as this shit right here. Like, this feels like an actual fucking weapon, you know? Not some sort of fucking dinky-ass pea shooter. This is just... Oh. Like, even the fucking basic pistol doesn't feel like a dinky pea shooter in this game. That's just impressive. Can I go for the melee? No, I can't. Yes, I can.
Shop is open, boys. Come get me.
Yeah, Santa's having a rough time. It's the, you know, it's the weather. Do I just stick... Oh, the bullpup. I'm just gonna... Is there no... Oh, there is, yeah. I fucked up. I've made a great mistake. So I don't have armor, but that's fine. I can manage. I take a sip of this fucking... I need to get rid of this energy drink as fast as possible, actually. I assume it'll taste even more gnarly when it's warm. Christ almighty, that's awful. Oh. Is this what companies think gamers want? Like shit tasting energy drink? Oh good lord. That is that makes me feel things. Oh, hello. Like, look at that. What game's gonna give you a feeling of power like this, without being legitimately just like, hey, have a fucking superpower. This is just fucking fantastic. The thing is, I don't hate Killing Floor 2. Like I had a lot of fun with it, but I think it's just missing the soul from Killing Floor 1, you know? Like some weapons do feel good in that game. I'm not gonna lie. I think some of the the weapons, what's it called? The gunslinger pistols were usually always pretty good feeling. Invisible women out to kill you. Oh, perfect. Here we go. There we go. Smeg it.
You prat. Need to borrow my specs, mate.
Oh my god. This game is just, it's a fucking classic. Power. Uh-oh. Let's give the M4 a try. I'm not a racist, but are these? Oh, it's the same fucking. All right. Well, I am more of an AK man, to be honest. I'm not really too big of a fan of the American army issue rifles. What? Why is the Oh well. Yeah, Gunslinger in 2 feels fun. Cause you feel like a fucking goddamn cowboy. I mean the Finnish standard army rifle is a nice it's an AK variant that we stole from the Russians. And we crafted into a beautiful killing machine. It does feel like a toy sometimes when you're used to carrying it all day. You start using it for all kinds of stupid shit, like, you know, propping up the fucking door, or using as a as an object to beat shit with when times get rough. This is looking very bad, but Zed, time for the rescue. If you're the guy who always was willing to go healer when the team needed a healer, you're a fucking champion, you know that? That means you are a very altruistic person. You do things for the good of humanity with no expectation of getting any reward. And unfortunately, I do fall into that category as well of people where I will usually just go for healer if I have to. Healing's good for the soul, you know?
I like the big ones, don't you?
M4 sucks balls, I fucking hate it. Give me something good. Ooh, the scar. Okay, that's the big boy weapon. Alright, we are fucking good to go. Wish I had more money. Did I just pick up a fucking machete? You think I might be biased towards people playing as healers and thinking, you know, healers are good people? Maybe. Just maybe. But there is truth to that, you know? Like, maybe it's just that inherent sense of, you know, somebody has to do it. I'll be the sacrificial pawn, okay?
It was fun having you all, but you're on your own for now.
And sometimes that feeling is what gets you through, you know? That feeling of I'll be glad to take the hit. Oh, this is a goddamn rifle. Goddamn siren, get the hell out of here. I mean, the one rule in Killing Floor 2 that I just never really understood was survivalist. Like, I get it was like, hey, you can be anything you want to fill up for, you know, a jack of all trades type of person, but then it was just like, jack of all trades, shit at all of them. They did try and give survivalist like its own like weird gimmick weapons, like the freeze ray and just weird shit like that. Nah, man. Like there's better stuff to play than survivalist. Was it called survivalist even? I don't fuck I remember. I haven't played Killing Floor 2 in a while either. Good old piss green labs, yep. I mean, if your piss is this shade of green, you need to see a doctor. Not a combat medical like me. I can't really help with that. All I tell you is to just go see a goddamn doctor. You know. Okay, we've got a lot of a dosh. Let's see what other. Could we get the A12? No, we can't. Wait, no, I think we could because if we swap over. Do I want to go support? No, I don't. Do I go? I'm very tempted to go Demolitionist. I say that mid-sentence while I already swap over. Is this the only viable weapon for solo? I think it might be. And of course the pipe bombs. This is, oof. I never, like... Demolition in Killing Floor 2 was a lot more friendly towards sort of, like, early rounds. Because you had shit like the word, like, pellet grenade launcher thing. And a lot more weapon choices. Here it's like, hey, pipe bomb, grenade launcher, assault rifle with grenade launcher. Here you go. Oh my god. Oh, there it is. That's the button. Gonna gain some distance. That's not the distance I wanted, but that's the distance I got. Good god, I am getting absolutely ravaged. Well, that didn't last too long. I like how we went from, hey, here's a husk, a siren, and some stalkers, and then we'll throw in some little spicy boys. Let's throw in a Scrake and a fucking flesh pound. That's the special maneuver, as they call it. All right. That was a fun one, but we could always do better. Let's go with the DJ Scully. Look at this boy. I remember thinking this was the fucking coolest guy ever. Oh god, it's this map. This map was fucking massive, wasn't it? And then they changed it for Killing Floor 2, where it's a lot smaller.
These can hurt someone if you're not careful.
Oh yeah, no, like they didn't have like any real like difference in voice lines for this game, so everybody's just like a cocky British man. At least like most of the base characters. I think some of the more unique ones do have their own voice lines, maybe. Because DJ Scully is supposed to be from the Netherlands, if I remember correctly. Beautiful.
Lots of lovely guns, just waiting for you.
84 meters away. I can make it. I can make that. Take a sip of my gamer energy drink. Yeah.
Lovely big guns.
VAs and KF2 probably at 70% of the budget. Most likely, yes. Which explains a lot about that game.
You'll need more money for that piece.
Did they? Oh my god, I forgot that the medic gets the vector in this game. That was a bit bullshit. Potato. That's a good one. Actually, let's go Firebug. Oh shit. I'm a Firebug now. Good. Give me Flamethrower. I'll go with a Mac 10 as well, why not? I can afford it. Beautiful.
They're guns, boys. You know what to do with them.
I remember there was a glitch with the Flamethrower. I don't know how to do it. I don't remember what it was. But it was like you could spam it a bit and then something cool would happen.
Creepy crawlies. I suppose the little bastards jump too.
Okay, here's my fucking Mac 10. Gorgeous. Good lord, this thing has some fucking kick on it. 200 fucking meters. I forgot why I hate this map. Now I remember it. It's too goddamn big. I'm trying to think, was there any Killing Floor 2 map that was like ridiculously big? There probably was. Whoa, Nelly. Oh, wrong way. Oh, baby, there it is. I remember what was the best strategy to dodge a husk. Because I think they always just aim at your feet. So I think strafing, like, away. Was the airport map? Good. Did you see that fucking recoil there? Like... Come on. Come on. Perfect.
They're all dead. It's time to go shopping.
Yeah, I feel like Killing Floor... You need sort of like tight clustered maps. If it's too open, it gets really fucking boring when you can just run away from enemies forever. That claustrophobia builds character.
But even you can't carry that much. Not enough push for that one, hon.
I'm going to... Give me the shotgun. And the... dual flares. Alright, yeah, whatever. Now this is a good fucking weapon right here. Right, I said something earlier about my computer fan. So I went to the store to replace it. Or like ask if they could like get me a... Because they replaced it before and they said that... I called them and said, hey, is it possible for you to buy a fan for me? I'll pay you for the like... the cost of shipping for the part and a bit, you know, extra for having to, you know, waste your time on it. And like, bring the laptop over here first see if there's anything we can do. I was like, okay. And I brought it over. They're like, oh great, it's you again. I was like, yep, it's me. And then, so the guy, they take my laptop, they look into it. The CPU fan's fucked, you know. It's not moving as freely as it should. And the guy comes back. He has like this really sorrowful like look in his eyes. And he just says, I'm sorry. Your CPU fan is not working as intended. And unfortunately, there's nothing we can do. The CPU fans are end of life. He told me this like it was a fucking prognosis of the goddamn hospital. Like he delivered me the goddamn bad news that my liver was rotting away or something. I was like, okay. Well, what do I do? He's like, well, the only option you really have is Chinese resellers, and it's not like they can get them. The store can't get them to me any faster than I could get them myself by ordering from eBay. So I'm basically stuck with a possibly completely fucked laptop in terms of CPU fan until April, which is when the one I ordered would show up. I could set up a funeral for my laptop. I'll just, you know, fling it out the fucking window. But it's, I mean, apart from the occasional, it's the GPU, it's the CPU fan, yeah. Apart from this occasional CPU throttling, it's not the worst. It's not the absolute worst, right? Like, it'll work. It'll work. Like, that's... I'm not a commando. Fucking hell, I hate that. Like, it'll work most of the time, and I think that's good enough. I don't play that many intensive games anyway, so it's not like I'm constantly, like, overheating the fuck out of it. So, you know, that's going good. The fact that your laptop, which is, like, less than...
Having you all, but you're on your own.
At least less than, like, 2 years old, and it wasn't, like, an old model or anything. The fact that this is already end of life, apparently, is quite fucking embarrassing, to be honest. Like, I don't... Why can't they just sell, like, fucking parts somewhere that isn't, like, from some Chinese bootleg farm? You know? Especially if they purposely make shitty fans that break all the goddamn time. I looked it up, and, like, people with the same model of laptop have the exact same issue. It's just something that happens with it for some reason. I don't know what it is. I don't know, like, if there is any sort of fix for it, because I'm too afraid to pull the fan apart. Because I don't want to ruin it, because I only have the one. Waiting until April, it is relatively short, but the thing is, I am worried of how long this fan will last, because eventually it will just completely just stop working. From what I've at least, like, what the guy at least told me. Because it's something to do with, like, the fan bearings inside of it. And it, like, eventually it will just completely wear out and just not work at all. Which is the worst case scenario. Because that means doing anything will just overheat my CPU fan at that point, or my CPU at that point. And that's not really something I want to deal with. So, the faster this replacement fan can show up, the better. And the probable solution that I have is to just keep buying fucking replacement fans like every 3 months. What am I getting hit by?
I want you close, babe.
I want your clothes, babe. This Tommy gun is actually fucking great. Holy shit. Streaming us. It is around, it was minus 20 when I went outside today, so it's nice and chilly. I mean, I could potentially, like, rearrange my room in a way that, like, the part where I open the window would be right, like, next to the laptop. So the cold wind from the outside would blow onto it. But that would require a fair amount of rearranging. And a lot of headache. It's legitimately not the worst idea. I've heard worse. What do I want to do? Sell everything. Everything switch to. Wait a minute. Why not sharpshooter? No, support. Okay, perfect. Give me that. I don't need anything else. This is the fucking real man's weapon right here. This is the absolute goddamn classic. This shit will tear up anything. No man or monster can fucking go with an A12. It's too fucking powerful. It's just overpowered.
Big guns, boys. You know what to do with them.
Well, look at that. Problem solved. I know there is a good friend of mine has deep affinity for this gun, and I hope he appreciates me singing his praises, because it is a fucking fantastic gun. Whoever thought of making an automatic shotgun deserves a fucking prize. Absolutely fucking juicy, this fucking gun, dude. Oh dear. Oh, that was close. Almost took a hit. I'm really jinxing myself. But yeah, so that's my laptop scenario right now. Apart from the CPU fan, it's working fine. Memory's not a problem because I upgraded it because it came with like an upgradable slot thing. Hard drive is fine. I have an SSD installed. Because fortunately, gaming laptops these days are actually like relatively good. They're coming with more and more powerful stuff in them, so they're not like fucking piss weak compared to their bigger brothers. Of course, the problem is the fans. Yes. Oh, yeah, I see. Alright, what do I do? I want to play more with the A12. This thing is a goddamn just absolute blast to play with. I do want to get the hunting shotgun because this is also a fantastic weapon. I think I earlier mentioned the Finnish army assault rifle. Actually, I have a lot to say about it because it is it's a weapon close to my heart because I had to fucking deal with it. The RK62 M2, also known as the Mikey Kakkonen, Mikey 2. It's a good gun. It's accurate. It's very good with self-cleaning. Surprisingly, like we fucking like slammed our weapons around in the sand, and like one of the combat medic practices we had to do was we had to like try and do our combat medic stuff while like crawling across a fucking cliffside, which scratched the fuck out of the gun, and it still came out mostly fine, right? Like it wasn't, you know, a complete mess. This feels like a death trap, honestly, going in here. Maybe I can use this actual cover. Oh, it's beautiful. It's fucking gorgeous. Okay, he's dead. But yeah, the Finnish standard assault rifle is very nice. Like it gets the job done. It's not the heaviest thing in the world, so you can carry it on long marches, which we did a lot of. We marched fucking everywhere all the goddamn time. Like if you had like weak legs when you came into the army, you would have extremely powerful legs by the time you got out. Like if you're like, you know, a bit overweight, your legs would get a hell of a beating constantly. I am so close to death right now. Come on. Maybe I'm just used to having a medic always near me. I don't appreciate how useful having full armor and shields are. Oh, gorgeous. The worst part about marching in the army, right, is the fact that the army shoes that we wear are complete fucking garbage. And your heels are going to start bleeding in the first hour. The soles of your feet are going to start aching extremely quickly. And you'll develop blisters within 2 hours. Or more, depending on how fast you're walking. And in the army, we basically fucking almost sprint everywhere we go. So that's absolute fucking A's. What do you call it? What do you call it? Band-aids for your heels. Like blister bandages, they don't really work at all. Because the shoe would basically sort of like slowly like rip it off by itself. But having a single blister bandage on is better than nothing. Actually, fun fact, one of the medic things we learned was how to like prepare your feet for a long march. And it involved the long process of wrapping your feet in like bandages or like wrapping spots you know that will get blisters. You'll get blisters on, and using the correct amounts of talcum powder to make sure your feet are nice and comfy for the whole ride. Even then, it fucking sucks balls. Marching is a horrible thing. Even worse when we have like. If we go to a practice, right? What we usually, if it's a long practice, we're forced to take a like our big bags with us, which is supposed to have it's like our 24-hour survival bag. That's supposed to have everything we'll need to survive for 24 hours. Actually, no, this is for like a 3-day one or something. Like this bag is like it should be. Did I just get fucking one shot? From 60 health plus 10 armor. Alright, well that's yep. That's something, that's fucking beautiful. Oh man. Oh, Cave Manor, I love this map. I like this map a lot actually. This was one of my favorite maps back in the day. Let's change out Scully. Scully's a bad omen. Who the fuck is this? Fucking tin can looking ass. Give me the salt. Ooh, this guy's fucking edgy. Oh yeah, I got a good vibe about this guy. He's gonna fucking let us live. Honestly, I feel like this AK is probably the best feeling weapon in this entire goddamn game, apart from the A12. This thing kicks like a fucking mule. It hits like a goddamn tank. Good fire rate. Good iron sight. Mwah. Magnifique. I keep thinking F is to, like, fucking interact. I am so wrong about that. I don't know where that comes from. Oh, the carnage. Mm-mm-mm. I think the longest march we had in the army was one of our fucking degree shits. That was fucking awful. That was legitimately just a horrible experience. Because marching is already, like, a pretty painful experience. Marching for long hours with barely any breaks, no rest for your feet, that's even fucking worse. Oh yeah, I was talking about, carrying our shit, because sometimes we'd have, like, long practices, and it was on the island, which meant we're not going to get transport to a spot, so we'd have to carry these, like, fucking massive, like, raid assault backpacks with us everywhere we went, because it contained our, oh, what did they contain? Sleeping bag, a mat that we slept on and used for shooting, or just like a generic like combat mat thing. Change of clothes, 2 liters of water. What else? What else do we have? A thermos. I assume that usually had like the 5 liter, some of the liters of water in it. Oh, if there was any chance of snow or rain, we'd have to bring our rain and snow gear, because you know that's just how it is. That's just how it is with that. What else? What else did we have? We just packed a lot of shit with us. And having to carry a lot of stuff for a couple hours of marching will obliterate your shoulders. It'll make your back ache like you're like a 70-year-old. And it will fill you with nothing but hatred for your instructor who forced you to bring it all along. And for the first couple of like long practices we had, we were forced to take like everything that we had to take. Like if it was on the list of things you had to take, we had to take it. Because our instructors would check beforehand to make sure everybody has everything they need. Like good little boys and girls where you can't trust people in the goddamn army to do what they're goddamn told. Oh, it was awful one time. So when we're doing like an item roll call, what you do is you line up everybody with the stuff you just have like a little paper out that'll list every piece. You shout out the name of the object they need to find from their bag. So they'll tear their bag apart just to find it. So God forbid you organized it the night before. Get fucked, idiot, is what you get told. You have to just like explode your bag on the fucking floor. And well yeah, they'll be like, hey, bring out the thermos. Then you dig out the thermos, they look at it, they give you a thumbs up, and there you go, that's good. You got the thermos. Congrats, bub. Why does that cost 30 more? That's not even 30 more. That's like a bit less than 30 more. What's to do with that? I'm gonna buy both Tommy guns. Yeah, so gear inspection sucks balls. Actually, mag size. That's the difference. Okay. Does one have more ammo than the other? Oh my god.
They're coming. I'm gone.
Give me the X. I can't carry it. Oof. Now this is a fucking real man's gun. The Thompson's that gun that you'd always get in like a World War II shooter that you'd instantly swap out for an MP40. Because you're never gonna get ammo for this thing, apart from the one you start with. You motherfucker, you goddamn snuck up on me. I heard that. I heard that fucking husk. Let's take a detour. Screw the fucking Viet Cong tunnels over here. And hope to God we don't get fucking stopped in here. They're in the goddamn trees.
Come and get 'em. Lovely big guns.
Lovely big guns. Give me that. Yeah, so item inspection in the army sucked absolute nuts. It's just awful. A lot of the things in the army were just awful, honestly. But there were always times of good to contrast with the extreme amounts of bad. Do I want to spoil what the good things in the army are? I don't know. Maybe that's a secret best kept for some other time, but I don't know, man. I feel like a lot of things that were comfy in the army were only comfy because we've come back from like such insane amounts of suffering that, you know, anything's good. Like you get to the point where anything that happens that's, you know, like, oh, you can take a break for 5 minutes. That's a fucking like that's a goddamn fucking beautiful thing. Compared to you know, the usual shenanigans we fucking get up to in the army. No, even like a day off, which we rarely get. And by day off, I mean like a day where we don't have anything really organized, or anything that is organized is very like chill. Those were the good days. Those were the comfy days. Those were the days that made you realize maybe Army's not so bad. But of course, those days don't last very long. They're very sparingly spread out throughout our years. I say years, but I was only there for 9 months. But that was a hell of a 9 months, so I'm gonna say that. You know, most of our chill days went. You wake up. We go for breakfast. We get told, okay, you get to go outside, go exercise. That's like our morning routine, right? Okay, go do whatever you want, basically, but you have to go outside and do some exercise of some kind. So what most people did was just go for a walk around the island, because in the summer, the island of Santa Hamina is a very beautiful place. It is lush, it's green, it's not depressing, it's a nice place to have a stroll around. But of course, if you're like me and you show up in fucking winter, good God, it's horrific. It is, wait a minute. Oh, okay, I thought there was a wall. I thought there was a solid wall. The first day we showed up in the fucking army, it felt like we were going to prison. Because we just got lined up outside our barracks and just shouted at for a nice solid 2 hours while we fucking stood there. It wasn't very fun or exciting. And it's not like they're instilling fear in us or anything like that. What they try and do in the American army, we're like, oh, you need to beat the recruits down so they learn how to behave. No, I think they're just trying to bore us to death or something. Can I? Oh, almost. Yeah, it's fucking stronger gun for that boy. ACOG sucks nuts. I've never been a fan of the old style of FALs. FAL. It just, it just doesn't appeal to me. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the really long ass fucking front barrel. Maybe it's the fact that usually they have really small magazines. I don't know. Never was a big fan of this gun, honestly. Although it is tearing shit up right now, but I don't think this is a good representation of the average FAL in a video game. Do I get the I want to get the AK back. Honestly, I don't like the FAL. That reminds me, I have not seen a a Scrake in this round yet, on this fucking manor run. Which is weird. Usually you'd fucking see them all the time. Let's do proper etiquette here. Crouch, take aim, breathe, bam, perfect.
I like the big ones, don't you?
I still got that military drill still in me. It's in my muscle memory. Looks sleek as heck. I don't know. Maybe it does. I think I just don't like the wood furnishing on it too much. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan. I do like the SA-58 in Tarkov. That looks a lot nicer. When a gun is supposed to look like a gun, not like a gaudy piece of furniture from the 80s. Yeah, I don't think the Picatinny does much for it, Speaking of military drills, one of the fun things we got to do was every time we went shooting, we'd have to clean our rifles out because that's a good way to make sure your rifle doesn't fucking jam in combat. You fucking clean it. Fortunately, the Finnish RK62 Mikki Kakkonen was a beautifully made fucking rifle. Followed the AK principles of just being a good fucking gun. Very easy to disassemble. Very easy to clean. and suffered no real problems in terms of, oh my fucking god, please, for the love of God, don't hit me. He hit me. Okay, I need to go fucking gamer mode here. I am so fucked. I'm so fucked. God damn it. No, please. I can do this. I can do this. I got this. Gucci. Oh god. Should maybe use the better gun here, actually. I just remembered, like, one of the main things I hated about Killing Floor 2 was how they would literally spawn enemies right fucking behind you. Like it's doing now, actually. But it was a lot worse in Killing Floor 2. It was like, hey, how do we make the, you know, the player have a challenge? They can't just keep running around in a fucking circle for the entire goddamn game, right? Let's spawn the enemies right behind them every single time, consistently, with no real time to react to them being there. And it was, I think that's, like, the spawning is just still fucked in that game. Oof, close. Alright. Let's use this time wisely. He's gonna puke on me, isn't he? I clipped the goddamn tree. Fuck my life. Oh yeah, cleaning the AK, the fucking Arco 62. The Finnish service rifle is a majestic thing, and one of the great things we got to do while cleaning it out is we had practices on disassembling it as fast as possible and reassembling it. Because if for some godforsaken reason you had to do this in the field, knowing how to reclaim your gun back into its original form was always a good muscle memory to have. One of the things we did was do it not blindfold, but, you know, eyes closed. And that was very fun because what you do is you just get your finger fucking jammed everywhere and you just, like, obliterate your poor fingertips. And the, I don't know what the part of the finger is called. It's like where the back of the nail connects to, like, the rest of your finger. What part of the finger is that? I don't know. A combat medic's not supposed to know these types of things, okay? I don't know fucking finger anatomy, okay? Okay, I need something. Do I try and go back to support specialist to be able to fight off flesh pounds? Or do I put faith in my aiming and go for the... Okay, well I think that's a mistake. Going for the M99. That is definitely a like game a thing you get if you have teammates with you. Crossbow. We actually sell those. Get the dual 44s. Wait a minute. There we go. Okay, let's just go with that. That's good enough. Yeah, you'd get the fucking, like, you jam your finger everywhere in the goddamn gun and it would hurt when you did blindfolded, that is. I can hear them. I can't see them. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's a double flesh pound. Did I just one-shot him? Did I do that? Is that real? Did that flesh pound just die from one single crossbow hit to the head? Oh my god. I remember that being a thing. Is that just like a level 6 thing? Where, like, your damage on headshots is increased by like 5 bajillion? He's threatening me with his chainsaw, but he knows he can't do anything. Because this happens. I missed. Oh my lord. So what is the drawback to the crossbow again? Insane reload times. Insane damage output. Sexy. Good at math. and has good ammo efficiency. So I don't know why people don't use the crossbow at all. Maybe I just don't use the crossbow because I'm stupid. Magnifique. I did have a friend in the army who used like a sniper rifle because in the Finnish army we have a group called the... what's it called? Valmiusyksikkö, which refers to like the people who are ready if shit goes down, like the... what are they called? It's like, if shit goes down, they'll... like, first responders, basically. Well, not first responders, that's like more like a medic thing. Like a ready brigade? I don't know. But they're basically the people who were, like... they get all the cool training. They get taught all kinds of different scenarios and how to react, how to deal with stuff. And of course, they're usually pretty elite people. They're there for a year. They have some really fucking rough training.
Everything has to go this time.
Can I make it there? Can I make it there? Can I make it there? Yes, I'm still on hard. You know, fun fact, I was thinking of trying Hell on Earth to begin with. And then I got, like, slapped by a flesh pound, which instantly just broke all the bones on my body. It left me as a pile of red dust in the air, a nice red cloud, so I decided against it. Give me the dualies, give me the dual hand cannons, we're going for this shit. Alright. Oh, look at these fucking bad boys. I don't remember the crossbow being this good, to be completely honest. But maybe that's just me. Maybe that's my fucking Alzheimer's kicking in early from huffing so much goddamn dust in the army. Because there's a location in Sandhamn known as the Sahara. The Sahara. Oh, I know where that is. Alright, he's right here. He's right here. This is probably a bad idea. Did I hit him? Oh, he said one of the pipe. I remember that line. Oh shit, what? That actually, like, sent him straight into, like, the next phase, where he just runs off and heals. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, so the Sahara was a little playpen for us. Because it was just, like, big, like, sand area that we usually got forced to, like, play in. I don't hear him. I see him. This motherfucker. Is he okay? Like, I'm tempted to go check up on him because he's just spinning around inside. Can I nail him? I nailed him from here. I am a goddamn sharpshooter. Alright, oh, that's one in the pipe. I think he missed. Let's see if... oh, he's gone. Oh, there he is. Hello, hey. Come back here. Connect. Oh, got him! Alright. We are good. It took us only 70 minutes to finally win a round. Don't worry, I'm not cutting the stream over here yet. I want to play a bit more of this, actually. Maybe someday we can do, like, you know, multiplayer. Get some people and have a good time with friends. Good against good, specifically on hard. Flesh pounds get a lot of resistance to headshots and bonus resistance to crossbow bolts, specifically hard, suicidal hard. That sounds about right. The thing is, I don't know how I got all of these to level 6. I presume I entered a cheat lobby which boosted everything to 6. And I don't really specifically remember how to undo all that shit. I think there is probably an option in game to reset it, but at this point, oh no, oh fuck, that's not good. I don't really care too much for that. You know what? There was a character who got something private. Where is he? There we go. So yeah, we're gonna roleplay as me. That looks suspiciously close to Our military gear, actually. That looks like an older vest. We almost I mean, that's not. He's got a vest on, but I don't. He probably has like plates on the inside, like a proper like vest underneath all that. I mean, the coloring's pretty similar to what I'm wearing, actually. You know, all kinds of browns, greens, and browns, actually. Yeah, wow, that's actually somewhat similar to finish gear. Except we also have cool goggles. Actually, I lied. We don't get cool goggles. We get fucking like shitty plastic skiing goggles, which absolutely suck balls. They will never like fit on your. Okay, they spawn fucking in front of me. They will never fit properly on your head, no matter what you do. If you try to use them as like for their intended usage, they will fog up, meaning you can't see shit. So if you're, you know, in like a live fire scenario and you can't see shit, that's not good, okay? That's not really good when we're using proper rounds and we're not, you know, fucking around too much that you can't see because, Mr. Captain, my glasses are fogged up. Of course, all the instructors had their own like proper bullet, like fragmentation proof, like fucking cool aviator shades that they used. I do still think the Finnish army still uses those godforsaken oh, hello. Uses the, those fucking stupid ass skiing gloves. The worst part is they cost like 30 fucking euros. One of the roles I did as described was, called it a havari, which means, what is roughly, I can't really translate because that's like the slang term for it. It is, if you lose something, you have to basically make a form for it and saying, okay, I lost this at this time. Here's a person who can say, yes, he's lost it, etc., 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 right?
You'll need more money for that piece.
Why is there, like, nothing here? Why is there only... Okay, thank God. I was concerned. Like... You have to just go through a bunch of fucking paperwork. And as a scribe, it's my job to make sure it's all correct before we hand it off to our... I don't know the title of this man in English. Because it's not really like... he's called a vabeli, right? And all he does is... He takes care of the barracks to make sure everything's running. And he, you know, that type of stuff. He's a cool guy. Ours was at least. What's this game about? This harkens back to a greater time in gaming where it was just all about fun, you know. It's just zombie survival basically. You know, you got different classes, you got cool guns. You just kill and you survive. Now, I'll say this game is a lot more fun with other people because that means you can pull off some kinds of really stupid plays. Where one person will just buy like 20 fucking... What's the limit on pipe bombs? 4? You buy like 4 pipe bombs and you just obliterate the final boss with them. You know, that's the good shit. Quartermaster? I guess? There's like... the Vapali's in charge of a lot of stuff in the barracks, basically. Like, he makes sure everybody's getting fed, everybody's okay. If you have any problems, you go to him. I mean, if you look it up and you get Quartermaster, then yeah, I guess it's Quartermaster, but... Come on. So yeah, one of the jobs described was basically, I made sure all the paperwork was done correctly, so Mr. Vapali wouldn't waste his time. Now, the unfortunate thing is, people in the army are fucking stupid, and they cannot sign a basic goddamn form in the way it's intended. I'll give them some credit. The papers are really badly worded, like, almost all the time. They're made to be, like, as obtuse as possible. Because I feel like the army probably, you know, just wants your goddamn money. But that's the only way you can sort of, like, not have to pay for stuff you've lost. It's like, if you lost it while on active service, and it's like... I don't think I can jump down there. It's like, oh no, I lost my goggles, because we had to go play the Sahara for fucking 20 minutes, and my goggles came off and they're covered in sand and I can't find them, you go, you get a forum sign and blah blah blah. Most of the time, it will get decreed as, if you do it soon enough, if, like, you lose your glasses on Monday, you make the report on Tuesday, you'll be fine. You're not gonna get, you know, fucking, like, evicted. You're not gonna get, you know, punished for fucking up too badly, of course. But if you lose your glasses on Monday, and then 2 months later you make a report saying, hey, yeah, I lost my glasses, you're gonna pay for that. That's coming out of your fucking budget. Closest thing I could think of. I don't know. No, Finnish is spelling. The spelling is V. Okay, well, Finnish has we have 3 extra letters that we've stolen from, I assume maybe Swedish. It's like a Nordic language thing. 3 extra letters. One of them is A, which is an A with 2 dots above it. We have a O, which is not O, surprisingly. It's an A with an O on it. I think it makes it like an O sound. I really can't. Usually, you don't really differentiate from like an O. But and then we also have which is fucking hell, which is an O with 2 circles above it. So nothing too fancy. And Vapili is spelt with it's V and then A, 2 A's. So V, A with 2 dots, A with 2 dots, and Peli, which is P-E-L-I. If you just look up like military Vapili, or Finnish army Vapili, you'll probably find something on it. But oh fucking hell. Yeah, the Finnish language is pretty interesting to say the least. Ooh. This vector is making me moist, is all I'm gonna say. This thing is... I fucking love the vector in like any game it shows up in. Vectors are always fucking great. Rapid fire bullet hoses. Like, I can't think of a game that had like a bad vector in it, you know? There's some guns that just always translate really well into video games. You know, A12, your average AK, a hunting shotgun. You know, blah, blah, blah. The usual. But, yeah, so being a scribe was fun. I did get a badge for being a scribe, which I stole from the scribe's office. Because I worked there. Doi. Surprisingly, you know, when I have a backpack... Actually, that's actually a good thing, too. In Finland, we have a place called varusteleka. Which is a... Is that bugged? Help. Oh, okay. That was weird. Place called varusteleka, which some foreigners may know. It is a store where you can buy, like, army surplus. As well as their own, like, sort of home brand, or, like, homemade. Their own made, like, military gear. And the Finnish military does not frown upon the usage of stuff from varusteleka. At all, actually. Because as long as it's, like... It fits within, like, the usual color scheme. Oh my god, what is this gun? As long as it fits within the color scheme, like it's like a dark color, you can use it. So what people usually have is a varusteleka rynnäkköreppo, which is which translates like assault backpack, which is this great, really spacious black backpack, which looks really nice. It has a bunch of like the army standard molly straps, I think they're called. So you can actually, you know, get like good usage out of it. So I got one of those, and then it has this great, cool, it has a little spot on it where you can put like patches. So you know you can put all those cool patches you have, and I, of course, on mine I have, I've got all the badges I've, you know, earned, and the one I also took, which is the scribe one, because we never really had to, really earn that one. We just got it by existing and being a scribe. Could you guys please stop this? This is very uncomfortable. I'm not claustrophobic, but getting like fucking run into a corner is not very comfy. What the fuck is this gun, man? I don't remember this. It's like a really slow firing, like space fucking. It reminds me of the space trooper rifle from Aliens. I assume it might be potentially based off of that. Comes from German Feldwebel, which means field usher. Yeah. Because the thing with the Finnish army is a lot of our terms come from the Swedish, because apparently we're just fucking thieves like that. So we, yeah, and I assume the Swedish got their words from the Germans. And, you know, it's just a nice big cycle. But yeah, field usher, I guess. Field usher is the correct, accurate description for Mr. Vapeli. Our Vapeli was a fucking chill guy. He was legitimately, like, interesting to, like, talk to and, like, hang out with. Because, he was old, right? He had a lot of experience being a Vapeli. And he also had a nice amount of experience in other stuff. Such as he was a pioneer, specifically a pioneer in the act of removing and planting bombs, right? Which is pretty fucking cool. Pioneers are probably like, I want to do like a tier list of like Finnish army like jobs at one point, and pioneer is definitely up there. Pioneer is probably like really high on the board because they deserve a lot of respect because they suffer a lot. Because they're the ones who build like little encampments for everybody else. Make sure it's like, you know, structurally safe and all that jazz. So pioneers, you know, they always get respect from me. So our Vapeli had done some of that. He'd also been he was also combat medic trained, which was cool. But I think he was too busy to come train us at all. So that was unfortunate. He also was a shotgun instructor, which is interesting because usually that falls under like, it's like that's just something, it's very specific, and I don't think the Finnish army like really, we never got told who uses a shotgun, right? Like it's not like it's not like a class selection thing. Like, hey, you want to go the shotgun class, kid? Right, you become, you know, you try and go for this job, right? Instead it was like, hey, you can, some people could just get to learn how to use a shotgun, apparently. Okay, fuck. Come on. No. Actually. Okay, this fucking sucks. So, I've noticed that combat medic, or field medic actually in this game, has a lot of damage resistance, which is great. Because I just tanked 2 flesh pounders to the goddamn face and I took like no damage. I have fucking 3 guns. I'm out of ammo on that one. No wonder I swapped it out. In the Finnish, like, over Santahamina we had like all kinds of like locations for like practicing stuff, and there was like a shotgun range. I did steal like a shotgun shell that had been fired. I'm saying this just in case the Finnish army ever come after me and be like, hey, you said you have a shotgun shell at home. I have a shotgun casing, okay, that I found on the ground because we had, you know, it's called memorabilia, right? Like, I'm never going to fire a fucking shotgun in my life. I'm probably never going to fire a gun again in my life because, you know, getting a gun in Finland is really hard unless you're a hunter. And even then, all you get are, like, hunting rifles. So, you know, I have a cool shotgun shell at home. It's nice. I think it still smells of gunpowder, actually. You know, there were people who got pistol training. I think those were the what were they called? Vuxi. Valmius. Vuxi. No. Something Valmius. Valmius means like readiness. Is it Valmius Yksikkö? But then Yksikkö means like barrack. But yeah, those people like who got to do all the cool. Oh, I love the song. The people who got to do all the cool shit, they got to train with pistols. We always joked with the other combat medics that we should just like be allowed to like, we should just use a pistol mostly because in the medic tent you're not allowed to have gun there, That is a rule of. That is a rule of the. I was just say law of the land, but that's not really how that works. Because you're not allowed to, in a combat medic. A combat medic tent is a holy place that you're not allowed to have like weaponry inside of it. Because the whole point is you're there to heal. You're not there to kill, right? So you're not allowed to have like weapons on you, which means there's no point with us having weapons really at all, unless we're in like a combat scenario. So we were just wondering, why don't we just have a fucking pistol at all times and maybe get training with a rifle? But of course that would go against the whole point of the fucking training system, where everybody gets like the same basic training and then we specialize from on there. Didn't think Finland had such harsh regulations. Well, there's a thing where Finland has a very we're rated the happiest people on earth, and the usual joke is, it's because everybody who's depressed kills themselves. That's not a joke. That's pretty much true. We have a very high rate of suicide, which is not funny in the slightest, but there is probably some truth to the fact that that's probably why our numbers of being happy is so high. That's not the gun I wanted. Yeah, I mean, Finland has to. We need to have harsh regulations sometimes because we've had a lot of shootings, and I mean, whatever shooting does happen, it is pretty a pretty momentous occasion. Not in a good way, like in a really bad way. In my hometown, there was a pretty famous shooting. I think it was with a hunting rifle. So we do take our gun safety very seriously. In the army, we do try and take it seriously, but then we also have people who have no idea how to fucking handle a gun and who should not legitimately be ever fucking given a gun to begin with. But that's just how it is, Some people are just fucking dangerous. No. Give me actually, yeah. Like on our first couple of times training to how to use a gun, it was we had so many like soft drills of, okay, like how do we go to the shooting range? You line up, you disassemble your gun so the instructor can check the lock and pipe to make sure they're clean. If they're dirty, you fucking clean them out again. Then you reassemble your gun. You wait until your undersergeant drops a couple bullets by your legs. Wait for the instructor to show up and shout, "Acerto!" Oh fuck. Okay. I'm just gonna do that. For the love of God, this is gonna end badly. Please fight each other. Okay, one's down. Okay, thank God. Alright, give me a second here. I am actually fucked here. Holy shit. Come on. Come on, you can do it. There you go. Yeah, I think a combat medic might be a bit powerful with all these damage reductions. But you know what that showcased? That showcased my stress resistance skill. I'm very good at under pressure. But yeah, back to our fucking shooting training. It was boring as fuck, right? Because for like the first, I bragged about how good fucking. Oh my God, are they all? I fucking had to speak. I spoke and then I get fucking cock slapped. That's just fucking painful, man. Ay. That's exactly what happens. Oh fuck, we've looped back to West London. Hell yeah. Wait a minute. Was that alpha footage of Killing Floor 2? Good God, that is old. That is... Wow. They still show the ad for that. That's interesting. Let's go demo. Let's go with whoever this beautiful gentleman is. Ooh. The big boy weapon. But yeah, learning how to shoot is boring as fuck. But when you actually get to shoot, it is a fucking fantastic moment when you first hear the fucking crack of a gunshot. It's a moment you don't really forget because it's so fucking loud. And you can, there's that feeling of, like, anticipation before you pull the trigger, of course. Because you don't, like, know how fucking, like, how violent the gun is gonna be when you pull the trigger. Because every time we practice, we'd always, like, do, like, a, you know, with no bullet in the gun. So we never got, like, a proper feeling of how, oh, fuck, how it actually, like the fucking recoil would, like, feel. That was a fucking catastrophe. Like, I think we actually shot more proper rounds than blanks, which is sort of interesting because you'd think we'd practice a lot more with blanks, but no, we did more live fire than fucking around with blanks. I think it's because they knew that blanks encouraged bad behavior. It encouraged behavior of firing on full auto, which is definitely a big no-no. But people did it anyways. A notorious moment I remember is we had a practice of defending like ambushing from a defensive position. And what happened was, well, let's just say I didn't do it on purpose. But I might have accidentally slipped the gun onto full fire, automatic fire. So we start firing at the enemy, who is just like the other half of our fucking platoon. Christ, that's nasty. We start firing at the other half. I fired in semi-auto because I thought it was in semi-auto, and then I decided to hold it because that is like the proper. After you fire a shot, you're supposed to hold it down. If you're doing like a sharpshooting, it's just good muscle memory to learn. So I held it down, but the gun wasn't automatic, of course. So I fired out the rest of my fucking cartridges. Now, fortunately, nobody really noticed, except the people next to me. Because all they heard was just this one guy just going absolutely fucking ham with the gun. And I didn't get in trouble at all because the captain was pretty far away, or not the captain, the instructor was far away from me, so I didn't know what the fuck was happening over there. But what then happened was so our instructor called, okay, timeout, we need to, stop firing. Whenever we have to stop firing, everybody has to shout, Tuli says, which means, fire stop. And, now, I don't know who it was. I don't know if they got in trouble for it. But a nice solid minute after they called for the firing to stop, somebody suddenly started firing in full auto. Which made everybody suddenly shit their pants in fear, because if an instructor knew that you fired in full auto without any sort of permission, you would get basically decapitated on the spot. Everybody was just like, well, I knew I was fine because I didn't fucking do it, right? But we were basically in constant fear of, like, everybody getting punished, because that's how it is in the army, right? Like, if you fuck up, everybody gets punished for it because it's a learning experience. It's complete fucking bullshit, by the way. I don't recommend teaching your kids like that. It's not capital punishment, but punishment where everybody suffers is not fun. It just teaches you to hate that person who made that mistake even more. Yeah, so he fired like the rest of his magazine. I think it was like around fucking 20 shots. I don't know what he was up to, but that was a blast. Got to fire guns 4 or 5 times. I mean, in the army, you got like, you always look forward to being able to shoot. Probably one of the most fun times I had in the army was when we had proper live fire exercises in close quarters with like with our like stacks. And when I say stacks, I mean like your group of 3 people that you basically like clear a house like it's fucking siege, right? Like proper like SWAT. You proper like clearing rooms properly like it's SWAT. There we go. I can't speak English today. That shit was fucking fun, right? It was like this big open area with like these fake wooden walls, fake wooden doors. We had like this protocol, so I was like, okay, our captain was there. He told us, okay, first you do this, this, and this. Then you go here, throw a flashbang in, enter the room, shoot the shit, you know, that sort of stuff. And the best part of that was we got to finally, justifiably, I'm fucking dead. Well, that was fun, boys. We got to fire live bullets at like logs of wood while moving in full auto and not having to like stand still and like take aim at a fucking target. That shit was fun because it was basically like how it felt like somewhat realistic compared to the usual shit we do where we, you know, shoot at a fucking wooden target for like 10 minutes, taking a shot every fucking 5 minutes, you know, that kind of bullshit, right? That was fun. It was fun being able to clear rooms out like we're fucking, you know, goddamn army, you know, actual people, not just some goons with a gun. I got to throw a grenade. That was a blast. It was like a flashbang grenade, and the way we were taught to throw a flashbang into the room was interesting. It's like you go next to the door. You show your teammate that I'm gonna throw a grenade, like with hand gestures, right? No, actually, okay. What happens? You have a stack of 3 people. They're all like close, bunched up to each other. The guy at the far back, he runs to the front, but he doesn't run in front of the door. He waves his hand like he's doing fucking like jazz hands, right? And he pulls a grenade from somebody else's like pocket, because everybody has like a grenade pocket on their vest. He shows them the grenade like we're fucking toddlers. Like, hey, look, I took a grenade, you fuck. And then he puts himself on the other side of the door. He puts himself on the side of the door where, which it opens up to. So like if the door, like you pull it, it goes to the left, he would be on the right side. A teammate would be on the other side ready to pull the door open. And you take the grenade in one hand, you pull the pin. And then you just like, you're facing away from the door. Like the door is like, for example, the door's to your right and it goes, the room is inward. You face away, you grab the grenade, you just like slam your hand against the fucking door. And the force of like the impact will just like launch the grenade out of your hand into the room. It is so fucking dumb, but it works. I don't know why we do it that way. Our sergeant said, it works, so why bother, right? It works. Unfortunately, there were just flashbangs or like little toy ones with like a little like tiny explosives. So they didn't pose any harm unless they like went off right in your fucking face. And even then, the worst you'd get is like a fucking, I don't know, nice little flashbang in your face. Anyone lost limb with nades? We did have proper grenade training at one point, where we, what's the term here? Where we had a whole day of like how to properly like throw a real grenade. And it started with So we spent a good chunk of the day throwing like fake ones and learning the procedure, the safety procedure on how to how we're gonna like throw the grenade. And then we threw a couple fake ones and did like the proper actions. We behaved like it was a real grenade, yada yada yada, ear protection and everything. End of the day, we're still fake grenades. But then at the end of the day, we had like the actual real fucking grenades. The ones that would make you shit your pants when you held it in your hands because you were afraid if you fucking drop it, it'll go off. And how that went was, we basically formed the giant conga line. Where one person at a time got like, there's like different stations. So like first you'd get like the parts of the grenade. You'd hold them in your hands. You walk to the next station. Your under sergeant would like, basically they would like make it set for you. Well, actually no, you'd have to do it yourself. You'd have to like combine the grenade yourself. So you'd like put the charge into the what's it called? What is it called? You would put the explosive into the like the casing. You'd like spin it in. It had like a screw on it. Then the like the instructor would check. Okay, yep, it's good. You'd hold this fucking grenade that's ready to go. If you pull the pin, it would go off, and it would, like, obliterate you. We'd carry that with us until the next station, and it was, like, this beautiful cliffside where we'd, like, throw it down from. And our sergeant was there just to make sure, you know, because he would tell you when to throw and where to throw. So he'd ask, are you ready? And you'd say, yes, Sergeant, I am ready. He would say, okay. Look down there, there's your target. If you hit it, you'll get a medal. Now, he fucking lied. Nobody got a medal. He just wanted to make sure people actually fucking aimed. And then, you'd pull the pin. You would fling it, and then you would instantly get into cover. And by cover, we had this, like, we're behind this little, like, rock fucking wall that was like stomach height. So you'd pull the pin, you'd fucking fling the grenade in the direction you're supposed to throw it, and then you'd instantly just fucking fall to the ground as soon as possible. And what the sergeant's main role was to make sure we didn't kill ourselves. And because these were proper fragmentation grenades, they could potentially send a fragment flying directly at you if you weren't in cover. So there was a few people who, when told to duck, they didn't. They wanted to see the grenade go off. So then that's when the sergeant would grab them by the fucking, like, the neck and slam them down into the ground himself. Fortunately, I wasn't one of them. I'm a smart boy. I have all my limbs, as you can maybe tell. Don't ask about if the model has full limbs. I'm not authorized to explain that. So don't ask, don't tell, okay? And that was basically our grenade throwing, right? Like, it was fun. It was fun because the rest of the week we didn't really do much else. And that was like the most exciting thing we did all week, so that was fun. I've thrown a real grenade. I know the proper procedure. Grenades are fun. We also did have plenty of like grenade throwing like practices where we'd have to be able to throw like a specific like distance from specific positions. One of them was we had to like nail it into like a little like cubby hole somewhere. And it was what the fuck? What the fuck? Hello, game? That was weird. I didn't get hit by the puker, but oh fuck. These guys are literally like spawning like right where I'm going. Like you'd have to fucking like Kobe it into a fucking into a little cubby hole. you had to be able to throw it like a set distance while lying down, which is a lot harder than you think. Throwing something a good distance while lying down and not being able to really like move much is not very easy. Then one of them was we had to be able to throw them while we were like injured, which was weird because what that just meant was like we're lying down and we couldn't use like our other arm, so we had to try and get all of it done with one arm. Which didn't make any sense because what was a friend would pull the pin for us and then we throw it, which is just fucking baffling. Fun fact, you should never try and pull out the pin of a grenade with your teeth. You will fucking obliterate your teeth. Because the way you're supposed to pull out like a pin from a grenade is you grab onto it with your middle finger, you twist it, and then you pull. If you try and just grab it with your teeth and pull it out, you will like obliterate your teeth. They'll come flying out of your fucking mouth, and you'll be an absolute. Your captain will just laugh at you and call you a goddamn moron. That's all that's gonna happen with that. All right. Yes, some people did try. Before you ask, yes. It didn't end well. I think one of the guys like chipped his tooth because he really thought he could do it. His idea was like, oh, like if I bite down, I can maybe like get the twist in and then pull it out. Because once you've twisted it, it's relatively not too hard to pull out. So his smart idea was to bite down really hard and then try and pull on it, which did not work. I think he like damaged his molar. It's like right side, far right side teeth. Couple of those were not in very good shape. Killing Floor is a really nice, like, you turn your brain off game. I feel like it's a lot more like that as well if you're playing with friends, because that means you're not responsible for yourself most of the time. I fucking love the zombie gun a lot. I feel like that's a constant for any army. I don't know what, like, stupid people. We have plenty of stupid people. I mean, I was there. Especially with the Finnish army, is because everybody gets forced to be in there. It's not like a choice you really get to make. Which is why you have all kinds of people there. You can have really like intelligent people in the army because, you know, it's forced conscription, right? But you'll also have some goddamn fucking morons in there, such as myself. But I think a lot of the thing with the army is like your attitude towards it matters a lot. Some people take to it well. You know, I was like, okay, well, I'm here for, you know, a certain amount of time. I'll try and, you know, do my stuff well, get out of it with, you know, good mind and soul, good body. Good body got ruined by the last 3 months of being a scribe, but, you know, whatever. You know, I wanted to do my job well, which I feel like I did. You know? There's some fucking people there, man. Jesus Christ. It was always the dumbest people in the army are usually, what are they called? Tukkimiehet? People who work the cannons. You know, usually it's like, I'd rather, okay, well, I can't actually say that line. It's extremely racist, but the general gist is you'd rather be somebody in a not good place than a cannon man in the army. Yeah, that's the type of hatred we have for cannon men. Ooh, that's a husk. Ow. I just get like a point blank, like fireball to the face. Minor burns are the least of my worries. Oh god, yes, I wish this game had LMGs. I know Killing Floor 2 has the Stoner LMG for the assault. But god damn, I wish I had more.
Come and get 'em. Lovely big guns.
Lovely. Alright, do I sell my precious AK? Tommy gun's good for clearing out mobs. I can agree on that. Fuck it. Wait. What's the... No. 25. Come on. 25, let's see. 25, okay. The RPK for... Oh my god. Just more weapon variety. I don't care if, like... Because the thing with Killing Floor is, like, the weapons have to be in, like, their own tiers. Like, oh, this is, like, a, you know, lower tier weapon, blah, blah, blah. Just give me more fucking variety in weapons. Give them the fucking same fucking stats. I don't give a shit. Just add more weapons. You know? I think I hear the kill... Yeah, he's raging out. God damn it. Oh my fucking god, don't do this to me. No, not yet, not yet. I don't wanna die yet, bro. Sorry. Like, just add more weapon variety. That's all I'd ask, you know? Like, you can give weapons, like, the same fucking stats. I really don't give a shit. But just, you know, different feeling weapons that are all, you know, unique. Unique in their own ways, you know? Especially in a game like this, because it does get repetitive very, can get very repetitive very quickly, you know? I mean, imagine a fucking M60 in this game. Holy fuck, I'd nut. Alright? What are some good LMGs that I can think of? The Saw is a classic. M249 Saw. That's a classic. Absolute goddamn beautiful beast of a gun. Oh. That's actually enough. RPK, that's a good one. I want like a modernized RPK, like the ones in Tarkov, not the like the wooden poo-poo stock one from fucking like Soviet era. You know? I think that'd be good. What are some other good LMGs? You could probably throw in like a couple of old German ones, like the MGS, MGS3, MGS5, MGS34. Any of those really, those would be good as well. Oh my god, I can't think of any LMGs. PKP. Yes, and the PK. There's a lot of screen shake in this game, but I feel like that adds to the atmosphere of pure fucking chaos. I love it. Let's go dual MK23s with this for this one. The Finnish army actually does use the PKP still. I think it's a PKM actually. That is for the support gunners. Yeah. And all they do is they basically just fucking... they just give overpowering, fucking take a drink. Overwhelming, suppressive firepower. Alright. I'm gonna make sure this is fucking clear before I do this. God damn it. God damn it, missed. Hit him. No, get out. 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 Out of here. PK L85, M27, RPK M60, M2. Yeah. There's so many cool LMGs. And it's like what's like the one that did show up in Killing Floor 2 of the fucking Stoner? Which, you know, no hate, the Stoner's a cool gun. I liked it in Black Ops 1. But God forbid you could have picked something more spicy than that. I had to pick like a weird like, it's not even like a hybrid, it's just like a really weak assault rifle. What the hell? Perfect. Ooh, baby. I nailed this guy. Nope. Machine guns deserve more love, but I can sort of see why like they might be considered overpowered, because having like 300 fucking rounds in a magazine in like shooter games is a bit, you know, overkill. When like time to kill is sometimes pretty low anyway. At least Division 2 has some Division games that have like good LMGs. I like them. They always felt like assault rifles that had like just big mags, but that's always a fine trade-off anyway.
This time, buy the really big guns.
Boy, the really big guns. Should I buy the M99? I'm gonna buy the M99. I'm gonna miss every single fucking shot with it. And it's gonna be absolutely fucking majestic. Give me this. Yes! Fuck. I can't even fill up the entire fucking thing. Oh, yeah. Okay. How many can I? 16 rounds. If I can't kill him in 16 rounds, I should just give up my gamer cred at that point. This gamer energy drink isn't made for me at that point, you know? It just tastes like fucking rotting ass. But I need to finish it because I want to find out what's underneath the label. Now, where is he gonna spawn? Aha. Okay, he's gonna come from behind me. I see. He's gonna come from over here. Right? Okay, I'm slightly afraid now. I am, shit. Is that one in the pipe? Aha, I see you. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute, you fuck. It's over here. No, it's not. But I might have, in Finnish we have a term for, when you shit yourself. It's called, tuli lusikallinen. And what it means is, just a spoonful. Oh my fucking god, speaking of a spoonful. Okay, I got him. We're all good. We're all good, folks. We, barely survived. That's all that matters. That's all that fucking matters, okay? Oh my god, I don't want to play the farm. I'm legitimately just gonna, like, fucking swap the map out. I don't want to play that shit. It is a very boring map. Oh yeah, there's all the fucking, like, seasonal maps that... What's with the... Yeah, what the fuck is this? Just a spoonful. Yeah. It's like, tuliko lusikallinen? It's like, yep. It's like, did you get a spoonful of shit in your pants? Like, yep. It's pretty disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. But sometimes it's just the truth. Oh, look at all these maps that I haven't played in years. Or at all, actually. Foundry. Crash. Did I play Crash? No, I didn't play Crash map. Bedlam. Here we go. Here's a absolute fuck. Let's go suicidal. I feel like actually fuck it. Let's go suicidal. Thank you, Shin. I appreciate it. Whether the PKM and PKP are another example of how many times could we use AK parts in different ways. That's just Russian ingenuity. You should know that. If you make one good gun, you're gonna keep copying it until you can, you know, make as many fucking different versions of it as you could possibly can. Like, how many AK variants are there? How many, like, cheap Russian knockoff... Well, I see cheap Russian knockoff. The original is Russian. Cheap Chinese knockoffs you have of it. You know. It's just, you know. If I'm going sharpshooter, I might as well go sharpshooter, you know. Like, if it works, why fix it, right? I mean, that's... Okay, that was the game. I was about to shit myself. I was like, what the fuck is that noise? Like... Even the Finnish RK62 is based on the fucking... The ever so lovely AK platform. Because it works, right? I mean, that's not the first time the Finns have stolen gun designs. Our ever so lovely KP31 Suomi Konepistoli. Magnificent gun. Historical classic. A very good gun in Girls Frontline is, oh my god, don't do this to me. Was stolen from... That never happened. The Finnish Suomi submachine gun was stolen from the Germans, based off. No, it was stolen off the Russians. What am I on about? It was stolen off the PPSH-41, also known as the Papashan, and we made it better. We made it better. You know, drum mags are cool. That's all I gotta say about that gun, really. I mean, it's just like a really basic submachine gun, but it gets the job done. Alright. Oh no, I almost typed something in chat. I almost relived the moment I put in the fucking thumbnail. You know, I bragged about my skill of remembering, like, where the center of the screen is earlier, and now I've completely lost it. Lahti sold the original design to the Russians while blackout drunk. That might as well be true. I fucking believe that. That is a very Finnish thing to do. I think that is right. Like, I don't remember exactly. Like, I've read a lot of stuff on guns, but I can't remember exactly, like, how everything, sort of folds out. But if it turns out that the original Finnish designer fucking just sold the designs off while he was drunk, I will fully believe that, because that is a very, very Finnish thing to do. I mean, Finns love their alcohol, right? Like, it's part of our culture. When you're this close to, when you're at the border of Russia constantly, the only thing to soothe the horrible anxiety of Russia's eventual attack on us is to just drink yourself into oblivion. This also helps with our chronic depression in the winter when there's literally no sunlight. But that's just, you know, that's just how it is, right? That's just how it is. I should have bought armor. I am a fucking idiot. Probably gonna get gangbanged in the corner again, but that's fucking whatever. That is fine by me. Also, I did have an idea for a stream where I play the Finnish Virtual Battle Space 3 mod. which I played in the army. We played it once, and it's essentially just like a clone of Arma with Finnish guns modded in, and we used that to train like ourselves. I was really tempted to play that, but then I realized I cannot find a copy of it anywhere. Neither would it really make for an interesting video or interesting stream either, because it is just Arma, but with a nice Finnish skin on it. Like, as entertaining as I am, you know, maybe trying to find enjoyment in... What the fuck? Oh my god, I do not remember this map at all. I thought there was a path on my left. Oh, come on, come on. Alright. I can do this now. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, wow. Alright. I'm just such a good fucking sharpshooter, dude. Oh, hello. Juke chip. Ooh. Fucking nailed him. Alright. Almost died. We're Gucci. We're good hands. What was I on about? Yeah, our Finnish Arma. It wouldn't be entertaining. Because the most that we did with it was we used it to practice moving information. Which was just like, you spawn into the game. You move in like so the formation is like a triangle, but with like the... Imagine like a triangle, right? Point at the top, 2 points at the bottom, but the points at the bottom are slightly askew, like one's a bit further ahead than the other. That was our formation. It's like a little like wedge shape. And trying to move like that, trying to move like that is a lot harder than you think, because you have to be in like the right speed with the other people. Because if one fucking chuckle nut decides to move a bit too fast, you completely fuck up the formation. Right? And then you hit a snag of, oh fuck, we're completely out of formation. And you have to keep this triple formation with 2 other groups doing the exact same thing. So it's not like you're, you know, just alone. You know, just like one group of 3. Just exploring the world. That's not how it is. I forgot that this map had some sick, whatchamacallit? Sick, some sick tunes on it. Oh, I think this is the end for me, lads. Oh, wait a minute. Can he pull it off? I don't know. Crossbow is a good weapon, don't get me wrong, but as a solitary, I almost blew my fucking self up. My sergeant would slap me in the fucking dick for that. I almost did it again. I am about to die. Nope. Here we go. Oh, that was a good one. That was a nice shot. Pat myself on the back for... I am about to get torn apart here. I spoke too soon. Mommy, help. Oh my god. You gotta stay calm. You gotta, you know... It's important to stay calm in situations like this. You know? Because if you lose your head, then you can't really think straight. So you gotta hone that stress resistance a bit. Alright, barely made it out of that one. Not even close. As a famous author once said. Oh yeah, here. God, this map is a fucking maze. But Bedlam is a classic map. That's like, I don't think, is Bedlam in Bedlam is definitely not a Killing Floor 2. Oh my god, okay. We have to haul ass. Oh, here we go. Let's forget for not buying a better pistol. Okay. We are constantly running out of money. Oh my fucking god. Oh, please help me budget my family. We're gonna be poor and die. I think we're gonna have to literally just deal with the same scenario again here. Okay, let's go with that. Let's fill up on pistol ammo just a tiny bit. Let's get one grenade. Okay. Balanced it out a bit. Just a tiny bit. Just a spoonful. What happened to the trader in Killing Floor 2 even? She just fucking disappeared. I typed T again. I'm unsure where that muscle memory comes from. You fucker, I saw you. I saw that. I have fucking 20/20 vision. You can't fucking fool me like that. Gotcha. Gotcha. God damn, those are fucking tough guys. Alright. Oh, hello. I have to keep being on the fucking move here. Fortunately, I think this map is big. Oh, hello. For 1 second, I look at my fucking chat. The map is big enough that you can keep sort of circling them around. Hello. Close one, Bubby. Why is this run easier than the last one? Is it because I have, like, a bit more pistol ammo? I think it might be that, actually. Perfect. Here we go. Maybe we have some money this round. Actually, I just realized it's because we're on suicidal. We don't get, like, as much money as before. That's why we're a poverty-stricken university student stuck in a fucking mental asylum because we didn't take our goddamn meds. Maybe I should have listened to the voices and the nice nurse telling me to take my meds. Alright. Can we afford anything whatsoever? Dual MK3s. We can afford those. That's in our budget. I'm fully giving them ammo. Oh, okay. We're good. We're good. We are in the clear. Alright. We are doing fine. I hope. We're not fine. We are the opposite of fine. Okay, we're fine. No problem. No problem whatsoever. I envy people who can actually aim because I wish I knew how to aim. Maybe I'd be actually good at some fucking video games then. You know? Holy fuck, I have, how would I say this? I'm in desperate need of a wardrobe change after that one. You know, I'm normally a very anxious person, right? Like, my friends of me know that I am extremely jumpy. I have a distinct hatred for jump scares. And anything that just comes as a surprise, you know, like suddenly happens, will usually end with me violently reacting. If I don't react like audibly, that means I have reacted in some completely different manner. And in that case, it was me violently like fucking whipping my head forward. Just die. There you go. Out of ammo. Great. You fuck. Alright. Why do I keep switching to that? Ooh, got him. What the fuck? What? Did they just get stuck behind the corner? What's that about? There we go. Alright, get the fuck out of here. Ooh! Okay. Now we've got money. Now we've got the income. We've got 1,000 fun bucks. As the famous artist once said, loads of money. Whoppin. We can now afford we can afford a nice meal at Greg's. We can get a nice drink. And we can maybe get some bullets. Just a maybe. Yeah, just max out on ammo. This build will get me far, just because sharpshooter is a bit powerful with the crossbow, especially at level 6. I didn't buy armor. Oh my! I'm not gonna make it. I am not gonna make it. Boys, we are not gonna make it. Fuck. Okay. Now we gotta play it a tad bit more carefully. Simple as, that's just how it is. Why do I not have flashlights on these fucking Mark 23s? That annoys me greatly. Fun fact, in the Finnish army, you're not allowed to really... Oh my god. Okay. We're not allowed to use flashlights. Even though we're basically recommended to have them. We're really never allowed to use them anywhere. Because that gives our location away to the enemy. Right? Especially using them at night is a big no-no when you know, want to use a flashlight. Simple as 8 scrakes, 8 flesh pans. Love me Gregs, love me Oshi. Simple as. My kneecaps. Let me be. Took a bit of a fall. Not bad. I've got fucking ankles of steel apparently. You fuck. You are not allowed to spawn that close to me. That is against the Geneva Convention. They said you're not allowed to do that. My mom's gonna ban you. Was that a husk? That's a husk. Alright. Just fucking... I just fucking popped him in the head. Hello. You motherfucker. I am not going down here. You can bet your ass. You're... My mom owns Roblox. She's gonna ban you for fucking spawning over here. Okay, I think my... Yeah, my, Oh, golly. My thing's out of ammo. Nope. Alright, traders. Trader's a nice mile away. Oh, baby. Yoink. Oh, a scrake. Cool. Very nice. Alright, let's line up the shot here. Pew! Did that miss? I hit his like fucking goddamn shoulder. Ooh. Juicy hit.
Shop is open, boys.
Absolutely juicy hit. Okay, let's go. I don't even know what round we're on. I feel like I've played like 20 rounds of this fucking in this map at this point. Do I?
Darling. But even you can't carry that much.
I'll just go dual magnums. Dually magnums. I feel like dual magnums are probably the most like inefficient weapon in like that you could possibly have dual wielding, because imagine trying to like reload a fucking revolver without speed of reloaders. I assume that's what they, you know. Wait, hold on. No, wait. Yeah, no, it's a speed reloader. Thank Christ. Reminds me of Payday 2, where it's like the fucking Peacemaker revolver has like the longest and most obnoxious reload in the entire fucking world, because you can only reload it one bullet at a time. It's such a fun gun otherwise.
Jeez, that's a big one.
Jeez, that's a big one. God, please show mercy. And it's over. Oh, God. He fucking blocked the shot. Oh my God. Okay. I think it's been a good session. I'm going to call it there, but before I do, what kind of build did you usually run on Payday? What was meta is the answer. Whatever was meta. I liked using anarchist. I mean, it was like what anarchist, stoic, or kingpin was usually the build. I used to run like stealth builds, not stealth builds, like fucking let's just quit out of that real quick. Back to our lovely forest. I used to run, and our background music, of course. We can't forget the background music. Come here, sprint by Tay. There we go. All right, yeah. But I used to run dodge builds. That's what it's called. Dodge builds were nice. I liked. I was never a fan of like heavy armor, right? I think heavy armor is for fucking big pussy boys. But then I started using stoic, and I realized, holy fuck, armor is actually fun. Stoic and anarchist made a lot of fun. I'm one of the masochists to actually enjoy stealth in Payday 2 because I was like somewhat good at it. I not too long ago actually like stealthed all the heists. Because I was just bored, you know. There's a point in time where I was like not really doing anything. Okay, there we go. Not doing much else. I was like, might as well. Alright, what is underneath this fucking can? If it's just a black empty can, I'm gonna be very pissed off that I took the time to drink this shit. It's just a fucking black can. I don't know what I was expecting, honestly. I am mangling this can. I am not getting my fucking return for returning this can back. Come on. Ugh. Yeah, it's just a black fucking can. I wasted my goddamn time with that. Great. Fucking fantastic. So now I can put this sweet gamer energy drink paper on my wall as a trophy. It's like when you hunt like a wildebeest or some shit in the fucking safari. And I can have this on my fucking wall. I conquered a can of gamer energy drink. There we go. Beautiful. Oh man. It's only been like over 2 hours. It's 2.5 hours actually. You know, it felt a lot shorter, honestly. You know, when you have fun, when you play a game like Killing Floor, when you just turn your mind off and you just play, you know, time fucking flies, man. You know. Oh man. Anyway, there goes my 50 cents. Yep, that's 50. Actually, I think it's 20 cents because I think it's a small can. But that's fine. It's fine in my book. Just whatever. You know, if 20 cents was gonna fucking bankrupt me, then maybe I should have done better things with my time than buying energy drinks. But anyway, thank you for being here. It was my pleasure. Time warp? Yeah, it was a fucking time warp. Especially when you like really get into you just keep going at the fucking Killing Floor rounds. But yes, anyway. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming. Please do check the Twitter because I do post when I'll stream. Like a couple hours before, maybe an hour before. I did think of making a schedule, but at the same time it's a bit annoying to make a schedule. So I'll just do like a post about if I'll stream or not like a couple hours before the usual time. So don't worry about that. Anyway, thank you, and goodbye.